lost at 118.
Nice pass across guards in this lineup for Stanford.
I was very concerned that Bryce Wills would not even be able to play today. Great. Last night, they just demolished the Crimson Tide. And I was shocked. But the tenacity that they're playing with, I love it when the little guys beat the big guys.
So you like George Mason's run to the final?
Recently.
That's a beautiful campus. I love it there.
Basketball was invented. And Olmsted.
Named after Leland Stanford, right?
Right. Love, this guy is a player. And in honor of Caleb Love and his family in St. Louis, I have got 2 chocolate peanut butter Love on here. Much better offense by both teams. Quick hitting attack. Skill.
I liked Rosa Parks' quote. She said, "The only tired I was that day was tired of."
Yikes.
Bill, he still looks the same, but
the Maui title. So if they win here, watch out. You know how to get to Las Vegas. You know how to use the internet.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him recently. There you see it. The UConn team in 2011, Michigan 1989, and 3 times North Carolina winning the Maui.
As John Wooden told us the very first day of practice, might have been the second. If Bill Walton and Jamal Wilkes don't get the ball every time, the rest of you guys are coming out.
And everybody bought in.
They did. They weren't happy about it, but they did it. Nobody transferred.
Garrison Brooks to the corner. Nice closeout by Spencer Jones, denying the 3 from Playtech.
The fact that Stanford's right there, Phil.
Love did.
Okay.
You can see where the connection may have been made as Garrison Brooks.
Freshman that have ever been drafted number 1 overall on high school.
Yep.
That was the year that North Carolina State won the championship.
That's when he was born, by the way. But today, by the way, would be the 80th.
They have 2 number 1 picks overall. Duke leads the way with 4, but this is North Carolina. And good ball, thinking about Robert Ory and Antonio McDyess and Rip Sanderson and C.M. Newton and all the great legends. And they just came out and just got hammered by
Tyrell Terry was pretty clear from Jump Street last year how good he was going to.
Yeah, I don't know. Just let that one go.
He's sort of these are ball 2 today.
Today. Okay, well, I'm talking about the all-time record.
Well, let's see if they break the
shot. This guy's got it. He made a game-winning half-court runner against USC. I believe that was last year, but
LeBron James is an exception to the rule. He's an outlier.
No, he's the standard of excellence. That went from Bill Russell to Wilt to Oscar to
Coke, and he came home one day and told his mom that he didn't have the money for a Coke. And the next day, Zaire Williams' first basket.
Ahead against Alabama. It's another thing to play when you're in a real rough dogfight with the target. Bryce Wills has come back from the dead at least 2 times during this tournament. North Carolina is so sound, fun to learn from about basketball, but they couldn't afford it. And so his dad. I had to go deep into the library. Paul Stamets, fantastic fungi. How mushrooms can heal, shift consciousness, and save the planet. Paul and I were on tour recently, the last tour with the Grateful Dead. And he's featured prominently.
Of a wild shot from him there.
That's high school basketball coach was Mike Bibby, Henry Bibby's son. Mike Bibby. Shaka Smart here in attendance at the Cherokee Center. Determine the fate of the rest of the known world.
There's a portion of the known world that's already been determined, but the rest of it will be here in this game. Winner gets Texas. That's what's been determined.
Yes. Can the Cardinals get this done here?
Here's the 3 for Caleb Love.
Trivia question for the hotline. Interested. Jason Randall is the all-time leading scorer at Stanford, followed by Todd Lichty, then Adam Keefe. His son James is playing today, and then Jake Case designed Stanford University.
about that?
Have you been
Very
to
full
Olmsted?
circle.
Have you been to Olmsted Point on the Tioga Pass?
Here, and then every school locally as well.
Well, Shep Gordon and his son Benjamin came here to Asheville for the tournament. Well, we're going to... Spiders.
The Richmond Spiders. Layup.
This Carolina team is playing like the LA Dodgers. The offense just keeps coming at you. And if you don't score yourself, you have... There we
Is that
go.
always or just today?
Well, older than he is.
Bryce Will's been through the ringer the last couple days. There's a drive from De Silva. That won't go. And now Carolina's so good in transition. It's late. They started him for 9 games. Yeah, they started him for 9 games last year. He didn't play a whole lot his first couple of seasons, and now substantial minutes at Stanford as that 3 won't go down for Spencer Jones.
I've had a lot of things this game. Tremendous endowment that pays all the salaries of the people who work so hard. You have to have that. So all the money that we give now goes straight to cancer research. And remember, there's a difference between helping. Gee, did you see the Jackery commercials that they're running during our show? With
I
the
did.
Solar panels on the camping trips? That is about as cool as it gets.
I think I know what you're doing.
And requests.
The former Houston Oilers great.
It's everywhere.
The Stanford team, even without Tyrell Terry, who's off to the NBA.
They're doing this without... I'm like Dan Pastorini. I'm like Dan Pastorini. I've been carried away a lot of the lineup. 5-time NBA All-Star. One of 34 people in the history of the world to be NBA's most valuable player. He was second place runner-up 2 different times. One of 7 players in the history of basketball to lead the NBA in scoring 3 consecutive years. What a player. What a dude. Oh, my gosh. One of the 6 worst possessions in the history of Cardinal basketball.
But why live in such a binary world?
What did they call there? They gave that call
the
to North
elbow
Carolina first game ever played.
I don't know the
December
answer to
21st,
that.
the end of the game. You know, one statement when he said that very few preseason ACC Player of the Year picks, projected picks, have ever actually won the award at the end of the season. I never got an exact count.
The house in Indianapolis, and we have a great one here, tied at 60. North Carolina ball in France. The front end of the 1-and-1. They try to hit the backdoor cut, denied beautifully. Dejon Davis.
How do you recover from that if you're the Cardinal?
You take the ball away. It's a run out for Stanford, and Wills